Alright, round 4. Here we go. I did not copy my opponent's thing. There it is. Okay, and set that to that. Now we'll go. And just make sure I have it right. Yep, that's the right list. Alright. So, our opponent here, he's on sort of like a mono-red variant. It's got, he's running Steam Vents and Sulfur Bolts and Steam Vents and a Singleton Island to put in 3 copies of Adeliz, the Cinder Wind. Although it's pretty similar to mono red otherwise, just sort of lacking a experimental frenzy. This hand, huh? But it looks like it's pretty standard mono red otherwise. Shocks, Wizard's Lightning Bolts, Lava Runners, Chain Whirlers, all the good stuff. I think overall this is probably a bad matchup for us. I'm not sure if it'll end up being okay with us. He is on the play. He's mulled to 6. Do have a lot of things here. Hunted Witness is great against mono red since it spawns another token if they die. I think I'm gonna keep this. I don't think it's the best keep, but I think the likelihood of getting a better 6-card hand is not too great. He will be on the play for game 1, which is a little unfortunate. Scries to the top. He's happy with whatever's on there. Opens with that. Okay. So we'll lead with a Hunted Witness. So the Hunted Witnesses are great against mono red because if they burn it or otherwise kill it with a Chain Whirler or something along those lines, we still get a token that remains afterward. So it's really strong. The Steam Can on turn 2 is very good for them. I think here, let's offer the trade if you'll take it, but I think you'd have to be crazy too. Yep. And we'll drop another Witness and a Legion's Landing and hope that we can maybe flip it next turn. 3 mana goes to Fanatical Firebrand. That's up Steam Can up to 2/2. Hopefully the Steam Can doesn't just go off like this. Wow, second Firebrand. It's a good start for him. And he will kill one of our vampires. Swings in with Steam Can, we'll just take that. Okay. Not getting a land is a bit unfortunate. Let's go ahead and swing in. Okay. I think here the Snubhorn, unfortunately, will only come down with 7 permanents if we play another Legion's Landing. I think I prefer it to a Danto. You know, let's play a Danto. Let's see what our opponent has here. Thinking about it. It's another swing with Steam Can. I think we take that. See, if a spell he maybe wants to burn a Danto with. Get us to pay 4 in addition to the 3 damage. Yeah, looks like it. That's about what I was thinking. We'll go ahead and let that resolve. And he gets the extra counter as well. Okay, our turn. Doesn't use the counter, so whatever that is, he didn't want to play it yet or couldn't play it yet. So here, I think I'll go Snubhorn. I perhaps should have attacked first. But I don't mind holding these as a bit of a blocker for Steam Can at this point, because he's going to start attacking us down here. The Sky Marcher could be pretty useful later for the flying. So let's play another Legion's Landing instead. A Chain Whirler will blow us out a bit, but don't have a whole lot of options on 2 mana either. And I think we'll hold the witnesses for now. Opponent, I wonder if he's flooding out a bit, considering he's not playing whatever this card is. I think here we will block with Hunted Witness. Could be doing that for value if he's got a Chain Whirler or something along those lines. Does kill one of our tokens and shocks another. Okay, so that's what he's going for here. So another land is wonderful. It's pretty much exactly what we wanted to see. We'll drop this Plains. Do we Vanguard Sky Marcher? I think that blows us out a bit too much if he top decks Chain Whirler. Let's go History of Benalia instead. Set up for future turns. And I think we will swing with Hunted Witness here. I think that extra damage could be relevant later. Because he has run out of steam right now. The only real draw, he has 2 draw engines in the deck. It's Risk Factor and Flame of Keld. Those are the real options he has for drawing more cards. There's Chain Whirler, so that's what we're worried about. Unfortunately, we also don't have an answer for Chain Whirler. So it creates a difficult situation. I wonder. Okay, Chance for Glory might be our way we get a win here. If we attack next turn with Chance for Glory, assuming he'll block one of the Knights, we'll get in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, potentially 13 damage, which is quite a bit. If we do it this turn, it's not nearly as strong, so I think we have to wait 1 turn before we can do this. So we'll drop a Danto and we'll drop Sky Marcher. Let's see what happens on our opponent's turn. If he holds things back, could be bad. We'll have to calculate. We do have something like 9 damage going through, and it should kill both his creatures if he blocks the Knights, which will be dealing the most damage. And so on the second turn, we should be able to find a way to get the win, I think. It'll be close though. But situations like this are exactly what this card is in here for. You know, where one attack is good, but either it leaves you too open or what have you. And so you just need that second turn. You need the creatures to survive the first attack when they get blocked. You know, it's a do or die card, but more often than not, you can calculate whether or not you can do. So it tends to be alright. Taking a while to think about his turn here. It's a tough situation, so I don't blame him for that. So what could he be holding that he's thinking so much about? Potentially a burn spell. Might be thinking when to use it. Thinking about the potential next damage coming next turn. Thinking about if he should just do it now and swing in for 7. If he should try and swing for 7 and then burn me after if I don't block anything. It's not an easy situation he's in. And yeah, now he's counting up damage. Seeing how much I can crack back for, I think. I think if he tries to burn a Danto, we can block that. We can pay the 4 to keep it alive. And then if he attacks with Steamkin and Chain Whirler, we can block Steamkin. And take the 3 from Chain Whirler, and we'll be at 1. And still be able to come back on next turn. It's not out of the question that he could just pass here. He does decide to swing with both. Okay, so if he's swinging with both, he can't block anything. So I think the play is to block Steamkin with our 1/1 token. There's too much chance if we pay 4 with a Danto and block Steamkin, the Chain Whirler comes in, we'll be at 1, he has a burn spell. So I think we sacrifice the 2 damage on the coming turns. Since he's tapped out, this is guaranteed 8, 11, 16, so we should be okay. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go to blockers, and we will just block the Steamkin with our 1/1 token. Go to first strike damage. Let the Chain Whirler hit us. And now the Steamkin comes in. We'll gain 1, lose our token. Interested to see what else he has. We are currently swinging back for 16, so I think he has to try and burn something here. If he tries to burn a knight, it could be bad. That would reduce our damage by down to 12, but we should still be okay with Chance for Glory. The 2 turns is just so strong. There's really not a lot people can do about it. Okay, our turn. We did grab Heroic Reinforcements, so we can use that next turn. Once we flip this Legion's Landing, which will be very good. So I think he's going to try and burn us here. In which case we can respond with Chance for Glory to give our stuff indestructible. This is lethal on board, so he has to do something, I think. Yep, looks like he's got a lightning strike for one of these knights. Yep. Respond with Chance for Glory. Give everything indestructible. Get a nice animation. Let that resolve. And then hit with everything. Whew! And that's game 1. Fortunate game 1 for us, I would say. Didn't get many creatures. Got a lot more lanes than we did. Eventually we were just sort of able to pull it out. So now we have to look at our sideboard, see if we want to put anything in. Looking at his deck, he doesn't have anything that costs more than 3 mana. There are no spells or creatures that cost more than 3. So Baffling End could be a legitimate option for getting rid of things. Tocatli isn't the worst. It disables Viashino, it disables Chain Whirler. The 3 toughness makes it a little harder to kill. I don't think there's any real good binding targets except Flame of Keld. There's only 2 in the deck, so I think that's a bit sketchy. Aurelia is probably a good include, though. I think Aurelia will be solid here. Frenzy, I'm on the fence about. The extra draw and all that could be good, but it's hard to say. I do think I want to put in Aurelia for sure here. And I think we take out a Loxodrip. It's probably going to be hard to convoke it out with all the burn and various other things. I think a Johnny is strong. Is it strong? I think it is. The Sky Marchers are probably worse because of the Goblin Chain Whirlers. So I think we might remove those and instead go for the Honor Guard to try and keep ourselves a bit more alive. Although the Sky Marcher can trade with Adeliz once it's alive, so once they fly is what I mean. Alright, so we've sideboarded in. He'll be on the play for this game. And so we'll have to make sure we get a good game with that. Hard to say. Okay, I'm first, so we'll have to restart. I think another reason that Cotley is okay, he did have a singleton fiery cannonade in the sideboard. He had Legion Warboss. Okay, he's on the play, so this is a good one. Is this hand any good though? I like seeing Aurelia. Loxodon is eh. I think I need more plays, but he did keep his hand. Don't think this is very good. I think I have to mull this. This looks better. I think we can keep this. And a retreat is fine with Conclave Tribunal. Hopefully we can get rid of something powerful from him. And one Lava Runner, sure. See what he's got for us here, turn 2. Shino would be good, getting it out before I can drop to Cotley. Shock. Wizard's Lightning. Okay. Using the Wizard's Lightning. Okay. Alright, that's one way to go. That's a little interesting. So he Wizard's Lightning's my token and then my face. So he could hit for 2. Okay. I think that's a little aggressive, but maybe it ends up being okay. If he ends up having a lot of burn, then maybe it's not a big deal. There goes to Cotley. Another Loxodon is not what I want to see. I'm hoping for some creatures here at this point. This is not the ideal hand. Had a couple iffy draws with this Loxodon. Yep, those aren't the cards I want. There's Viashino. So how much you want to bet those other 2 cards are most likely burn spells? 2. Yeah, okay. I think we're losing this one. It didn't look too bad. It looked like an okay keep. But, yeah. I don't think there's any coming back from this. No. There's no reason to show him anything. Okay. So now that we know we're on the play, does that change anything? I don't think it does really. I think all our choices earlier more or less hold true. I am wondering about Baffling End as a replacement for Conclave, since so much of my stuff will get burned. I think that's reasonable. I think I want to try that. Baffling would be better. Oh, right, it's still in the sideboard. You know, I think if we had had Baffling End instead of Tribunal that last game, I don't think it would have changed anything necessarily, but certainly would have felt a lot better. So onwards to game 3. Has a fast game 2. And I will be on the play for this, so we have to do until we get a good game. This is it. Yeah, this hand is fine. I'll keep this. So we can turn 1 Legions into turn 2 Danto, perhaps? Lava Runner, sure. Danto or Snubhorn? I guess a Danto. Snubhorn doesn't really do much right now. And we'll just skip the turn. I'm not going to attack into Lava Runner here. Second Lava Runner, sure. I think we'll take that. think we'll swing with a Danto here. Do I want to? No, we don't know if he has a Chain Whirler yet. Let's just relax for now. I don't think we should rush this. If he breaks out a Chain Whirler, I'm going to want to save a Danto against that, I think. So he definitely has a shock in hand. We can tell from the pause. Likely shock the knight. No. So it's not two? Okay. Pays for the Steam Vince. We have 8 permanents in play right now. And there is Chain Whirler. I think we will go ahead and pay this. I don't really want to trade off at knight here, so we'll take the other one. Okay, so now we have 8 permanents, so we can easily get up to 9. Too bad we don't have a red. We can't play Aurelia, which really hurts. But we will go ahead and drop Snowborn. And I think we should go ahead and drop this other Legion's Landing. And I think we pass the turn after that. Probably expect a fair bit of incoming damage. Attacking with all and then hitting our face twice. That's actually lethal if we just take all of it. We'll have to use Snubhorn to block a Lava Runner. Probably. Might hit Vanguard. See if he can get me to pay perhaps. Or even double pay. Okay. So I think, let's think here. So if he does something like a double Wizard's Lightning, brings us to 7 and then 3. So he could, there's a real chance he is lethal in hand right now. I think one block is safe here, just to make sure we don't die at least. Nothing, huh? Shocking the Snowball. Fiery Cannonade, okay. That's what it is. Oh, that's real bad. I gotta save something. That Singleton Cannonade came in. It sure paid off. Oh, and he's gonna respond with another spell on the Adanto. Yeah, I think we're losing this one. Totally got me. I was not thinking about the Cannonade. Go to Knights. Drop what we can, which is just a Hunted Witness. Unfortunately now red mana isn't really what we want to see either, although Aurelia is pretty much the best card in the deck right now. Another history would be good though. Johnny doesn't really do anything right now. Guess I can get back Snubhorn. I don't feel like I can take this. I feel like I have to block. well, we can at least do this. This is pretty good for us. Ooh! Unless we get ionized, of course. Oh, we're dead. Amazingly, I feel like that's our best chance. But we're pretty dead here. Yep. Any shock, any lightning bolt kills us. Yeah. That's that. Alright. Yep, the red deck wins is a bad matchup for us. The original deck list for this deck had shield mares in it, specifically for this deck. Right here, these two shield mares can't be blocked. Whenever enters the battlefield, becomes the target, gain 3 life, 2/3, pretty good for 3 mana against red decks. It had 2 shield mares in the sideboard specifically for this deck. I made a bit of a medical. I didn't think there'd be too much red deck wins, and this wasn't exactly that. The Adeliz in the blue, the Ionize. It's definitely an interesting deck. It's an interesting take on red deck wins. Yeah, it was a bad matchup. We were lucky to get game 1 where the deck clearly didn't do exactly what he wanted it to do. And then games 2 and 3, probability and odds came back in the favor, and just became too much for us to really deal with. So, disappointing, but not that surprising in the end. It's just kind of how it goes sometimes with these matchups. So that's round 4. Thanks for watching.